Yo, guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we're going to be giving my thoughts on night one and night two of WrestleMania. I know I should record this on Monday, but hey, it's still a video. And if you're new to the channel, and you like these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification buttons, because I do have a special guest that has a message for all of you. Yes, because Danhausen says you better subscribe to Preston Ritchie's channel or you are cursed. And that is a message from him telling you guys to subscribe. Now let's talk about the first matchup on the show that started off the show on night one was the Vision and I Should Be going up against the Usos and LA Knight. This match was like a short match. It only lasted like 7 minutes or 6 minutes. My thoughts is this match was okay. I'm gonna rate it like a 2 out of 10. I thought it could be better. I thought I could have went a little bit longer, had a little bit more like um spots in the ring. I could have had more high flying action and more people getting beat up in this match, but nah. But the end, High Show Speed did cost the Vision the win. And LA Knight did pin Austin Theory to win for the Vision. And Logan Paul tried to put ISO Speed through the announcement table after the match, but the Usos and LA Knight took out Logan Paul. LA Knight helped ISO Speed off the announcement table, put Logan Paul on the announcement table, and then ISO Speed went up on the turnbuckle and jumped onto Logan Paul, crashing right through the table. So yeah, now we are going to have the unsanctioned match between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. This match was the second match of the first hour of ESPN. So if you had cable TV, you could watch this match and the first match, the six-man tag team match, on the ESPN channel. I'm going to say this match was a little bit better than the six-man tag team match. It had a lot more spots, but this one did not run for that long. It was under 10 minutes, which I think it should have gone a little bit more than the time frame that I had. But I'm happy Jacob Fatu won because Drew McIntyre is gonna go back. Drew McIntyre has a movie to film called Highlander. So he's gonna need time off. So yeah, that is gonna give me a 5 out of 10. That match. Then we come up to the women's tag team championship match, fatal four way. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella came out. Nikki Bella having a crutch and a walking boot on, saying that she's not medically cleared. She didn't want to ruin Brie Bella's WrestleMania moment. And she said, "Hey, I called up an old friend, and out comes Paige. Paige." Now we all did know that she did get signed before Friday Night SmackDown. She did get signed on uh, Friday because she was in Vegas for like a signing of some sort. Um, um, but the Brie Bella and Paige did win the match. I watched a little bit of this match. It wasn't that good of a fatal four-way match. I'm gonna have to give it just like I gave the men's tag team on the men's six-man tag team match. I'm gonna give this match a 2 out of 10. Then the next match is the Women's Intercontinental Championship match. AJ Lee putting her title up against the man Becky Lynch. Um, this ma- this match had some kind of It was really good. But there were some spots when Becky Lynch and the referee Jessica Carr were getting into an argument. But at the end, Becky Lynch was able to rip off the turnbuckle, and the referee was not looking, and she pushed AJ into that solid steel post that, that that's a turnbuckle normally covers. And then Becky Lynch hit her finisher move onto AJ Lee, pinning her 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch is now a official three-time women's Intercontinental champion, the first three-time women's Intercontinental champion. She was like the first ever two-time women's Intercontinental champion. Ever since they came out with this title, it has been a Becky Lynch title. You had people like Lyra Valkyria, the first ever women's Intercontinental champion. Becky beat her. Maxine beat Becky. Becky beat Maxine Dupree again for the title. And then now AJ Lee losing the title to Becky Lynch. I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 10 match. Speaking of husband and wife, the next match was Seth versus Gunther. This matchup was a 6 out of 10. I loved it. And we also got to see Braun Breaker come back and spear Seth, giving Gunther the moment to put Seth down in a chokehold or whatever he puts him in. Gunther did pick up the victory. And then just as Seth got back up outside the ring, Braun Breaker, when he runs down that ramp, he runs like 100 miles an hour. And he speared Seth again. I'm going to rate this a 6 out of 10. Yes, the Women's World Heavyweight Championship match, Stephanie Van Kier versus the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan. I did watch Liv Morgan's entrance. I gotta say, I did not like it one bit. I did not like the entrance video. I thought they were just gonna have like a theme song come out, but no, they actually did the dancing moves and everything like that. I didn't like one bit. Well, this was this wasn't also like a match that was really short, under 10 minutes. Like, I'm surprised that the last match I talked about, the Gunter and Seth, that one went past 15 minutes. That was like a 17-minute match. This was less than 7 or 8 minute match, and then Liv did win. I'm gonna rank this a 7 out of 10 match. And then finally the night one. Whoa! Before this match happened, we had John Cena, the host, come out announcing the attendings record and stuff like that for night one. And then out comes Bianca Belair, who has announced that she is pregnant. Her and Montez Ford are having a child together. So, congratulations to them. John Cena said, now here is the main event of WrestleMania. And it did pop up like Cody and Randy's photo up on the Jumbotron. Randy Orton's entrance is really cool. I did like Cody Rhodes' entrance. It was almost like an Iron Man kind of like entrance where it has like the different suits, like different mannequins with different ring gear that he wore over the years. Randy Orton did RKO Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee came back from injury after getting put through an announcement table before the match even started by Jelly Roll. Pat McAfee came down to the ring wearing like a neck brace, sunglasses, and a referee shirt. But at the end, Cody did win, but Randy Orton did punt kick Cody Rhodes in the head after the match and then held up the title. Okay, let's get to night 2, the first match. And this match only lasted 4.5 minutes, with Ova taking down Brock Lesnar, and then Lesnar retiring. It seems like he took off his gloves and boots and he put them right in the middle of the ring and walked away, waving to the fans. I I don't really see this him retiring officially because it wasn't part of the script. This was actually real. So I don't know what they're gonna do about that. But let's get on to the ladder match. Now this match was also so Brock and Oba, and this match was on night 2 of the first hour. But they also did for night 1 on the ESPN channels. You could watch it on TV. But this match was really good. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Penta doing that really cool off the ladder onto a ladder move, like the almost like a power bomb, kind of like to JD McDonough. But at the end, Penta did retain his title. The next match up, Trick Williams going up against the United States champion Sami Zayn. Can we talk about Trick Williams? Um, like coat, like how long it was. It looked like if you're getting married and the bride has like a very long, like dress. Now that was like one of the uh, craziest entrances. But Trick Williams did win this match, become the new United States champion. Whoop that trick. Yep. The next match we had, which which we had the Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio, and then we did know during the kickoff show that Adam Pearce made it a street fight match where you can use any weapons. There's no disqualifications. I did like the Demon King Finn Balor's entrance where he brought up like the stick that had like a head of a demon on there. But Finn Balor did coup de grace Dominic, who was laying on a table right through the table. 1, 2, 3. He wins the match. Then it was the Jade Cargill defending her WWE Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. And we did see Minchin and B-Fab, the henchmen of Jade, come out and try to interfere with the match. Io Sky did come out for Rhea's help, and Rhea Ripley did pick up the victory by doing the Riptide onto Jade. 1, 2, 3. Rhea is the new the women's champion, and she is. We did see on Monday that she went from Monday Night Raw to Friday Night SmackDown. Because she's the champion. She can't be on Monday Night Raw anymore. She has to go be on SmackDown. And then before this match, we had John Cena come out again for the attendance record. The Miz and Kit Wilson came out, and just as the Miz was about to talk to the fans, we heard "You odd curse." Danhausen and his little henchmen. Danhausen driving the Danhausen Mobile. Looks like the Scooby-Doo machine, but the Danhausen style. Now, I did love that match. It was really good, really evil. But yeah, let's talk about the main event. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, he brought back the OG Tribal Chief theme song. CM Punk had a really good entrance also too. These two men, they went to war with each other, like hitting each other, making each other bleed a little bit. When Roman hit CM Punk with the steel steps, I thought the referee was gonna like call it quits and and disqualify him, but the referee did not. I think if the referee were to disqualify him, I think the fans would have booed the referee right out of the building. But at the end, Roman Reigns did do a super spear where he runs between rope and ropes and then spears him. CM Punk was gonna try to go for a second GTS, but he collapsed. We had Roman on his shoulders. He collapsed forward. But at the end, Roman did spear Punk again. 1, 2, 3. Roman is the new world heavyweight champion, and we all have to acknowledge our tribal chief. Acknowledge our tribal chief. And let me know what you thought of the show, if you watched, if you didn't watch. And let me know what you think about the new thumbnails that I've been posting on the videos. And let me know about that Danhausen moment I posted it on in this video. Let me know. Like always, stay awesome and too freaking sweet.